Oh! Ooh! Oh! That's dirty.
I was ready for my treatment.
Oh! I really don't like cap highlights. If you put heat on top of it, your cream is evolving again in a powder and it stops working. Hey, hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Hairdresser and I'm so happy that you clicked on this video. We are going to see a new video today of the worst rated salons. I did one like 2 months ago and the reactions were positive that I should do that more often. Last time the haircut was really bad. Why am I doing this? I said it before, I'm not a big fan of criticizing my colleagues, but maybe I can help them too. Some hairdressers are complaining that they are seeing less and less customers, and the answer is right in front of their nose. And maybe if they see this video and I can give them tips how to do better, how they can lift their salon to a higher level, so they have more positive reviews. It's not fair that I create videos of people doing their hair at home, because there are people that are doing their hair at home that are very successful. I have seen results that I say, wow, and they are also in my channel, and every time I hope it's a good end result, because I never wish that anybody have to walk on the street with a bad haircut. But before we start, can I please ask you to subscribe to my channel, press that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook, you can follow me on TikTok.
Lizard.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Taji.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sabrina.
So nice to meet you.
You want to come on back?
Sure, thank you.
Okay, great.
Oh, the entrance, it's a little old and I don't know how to say it, not so clean. It seems messy, but to do your hair at a home base, it's really cool because your clients can feel at home. And there are many new projects also here in Belgium of creating new salons, not just a salon, but to create a living room so you are feeling at home. So if you do that, this is the place that you can do that. Maybe give it a little upgrade.
And we'll be right in here. Have a seat.
Oh! Ooh! Oh! That's dirty. Listen, it doesn't matter how much money you have to decorate your salon. You can do it very cheap. You go to IKEA and you buy some furniture, or you go to the next cheapest store. It doesn't matter what kind of furniture there is in your salon, but it has to be clean. That's the first thing that somebody sees if they comes in your salon. How clean is it? It costs nothing, zero, for cleaning your house. If you don't clean your house, the first look that a client gets if they comes in your salon, it gives confidence or not. And they have all separate rooms. Really cool. Even in these COVID times, you can do a lot of clients and everybody is feeling very safe because they are in a separate room with a friend or with a family member. This is really cool to do it in different rooms, but please clean your room. Oh.
I'm basically been doing hair for about 25 years, and I follow my mom's footsteps. I'll show you all the rooms. There used to be bedrooms. This room is the only one that has a window that opens. That used to be the kitchen.
Super nice.
What? Super nice? it has more potential.
After a short tour of their impressive house conversion, it was time to get to business. But from the reviews I had read, I was naturally nervous. Maybe I'll just use the restroom really quickly
go right
before
ahead.
my consultation. Thank you. With an empty bladder and a full heart, I was ready for my treatment.
Oh.
So tell me a little bit about your hair and tell me what you want to do.
Being in Florida, I thought I would just try something new,
Some wow to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere like, I like this guy,
Okay.
and it's kind of subtle, but then again, I like this one.
Okay.
So maybe like almost meeting halfway.
Heavy, but yeah. Okay.
Exactly. That feels nice.
Yeah.
With some reviews hinting towards a lack of experience, I wanted to ask Sabrina directly about her credentials to set the record straight. Did you study hair, or you learned from your mom, or what?
No, I went to beauty school.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, it took me about 8 months to graduate. I went morning and night all day just to get it all, just get it done and get working and basically try and,
For sure.
Yeah, because practice makes perfect.
Did she say 8 months? Are you graduated in 8 months? That's fast.
Mix up a little bit of color for
So you're
you.
mixing some color. What goes into that?
A little bit of bleach, honestly.
A little bit of bleach.
A little bit of bleach.
Is that some peroxide, or what is
Yeah,
that?
a little bit, peroxide.
Nice.
Immediately after I left that place, I had burning and itching on my scalp.
Right on. I'm curious what I look like. My treatment was underway. There had been some wild accusations describing how Sabrina deals with allegedly difficult customers. I was curious to find out some more. Do you ever have any difficult clients at any time, or how is it dealing with the people?
Well, you can't please everybody, but you try to do as best as you can to have a great visit.
The one thing I noticed is she has a mask and he doesn't. Is that the case in America, that the client doesn't have to wear a mask and the hairdresser is obligated to wear a mask? Put it in the comments, because I like to know, because here in Belgium everybody has to wear a mask. But they are doing highlights and it's a cap highlight. I really don't like cap highlights. It's really old-fashioned technique, and I get it. If you have learned to do that technique and it's the only thing you know and you have never educated yourself to do new techniques, I get it that you still do it, but it can go horribly wrong with that cap highlights. But hey, if the end result is good, it doesn't matter. But every time I see flashes of all the materials and the balls and the cards and everything around you is so dirty. If you have any proud of your profession, you have to clean your salon. So important. You cannot receive 4 or 5 stars if your hair is amazing because of your salon is not clean. And that's just 1 free star that you get there.
Okay,
For sure.
I'm gonna cover you up a little bit. I'm gonna put you under the dryer now.
Thanks. I feel like I'm about to go off to outer space or something.
Right?
Blast off.
The one thing you cannot do with bleach is put some heat in it with air blowing. Your powder that you are mixing is becoming a cream. If you put heat on top of it, your cream is evolving again in a powder and it stops working. His hair is very short, so it should not be any problem. But if your hair is a little bit longer, then it stops working and the lengths aren't bleached enough. It's really like she's doing hair for 25 years and it's like the salon is stayed in the 90s. And it hasn't been cleaned since the 90s.
With my last attempt foiled, now I would try for a second launch into Sabrina's 1-star reviews. But yeah, I mean, I even, checked out some of the reviews before coming in. I was wondering maybe I could, ask you a couple questions about that, kind of give you a chance to speak, for yourself.
Oh yeah, of course.
One review I saw kept coming up. People were claiming difficulty, I guess, with the appointment time. They were saying they were kept waiting, this kind of thing. Someone claimed they felt it was disrespectful and rude towards them even.
Right, and no, it can be, because I know as a customer, like I feel like customer service should be number one. But you can't please everybody, so sometimes, yeah, there's been some instances, nobody's perfect, but we try as best as we can, to do the best that we can.
That's true. You have to do the best that you can. And we are all people and we are all make mistakes, but you have to fix that and you have to react nicely. Of course, if they are rude, you have to stay cool. Most of the time, if they are reaching to you, it's because they want you to help. They don't want to offend you, they want you to help. The baddest thing is if they go home and they don't say anything and they are not happy. That is the baddest thing, because they don't come back anymore. I'm always happy that somebody is saying, I'm not 100% happy because it's a little bit too warm, it's too cold, it's not that I'm 100% comfortable with, and then you can fix it.
I remember, I think there was one lady, actually a couple ladies, you think that they're happy with their hair, but then they like just storm up and try to leave the salon, and I'm like, what are you trying to leave? By law, I just did a service and you can't technically leave. I can call the cops. So that's what I told them.
She was going to call the police, and she enclosed me in her little room.
Yelling me, you pay me or I call the police. And I never told her that I was not going to pay.
And she was like, oh my God, no, and I was like, what are you talking about? The haircut is perfect, perfection. That was one. Another lady with the color technique thing, she had long hair, it was dark hair. Well, of course, the color's gonna be different at the root. So at the end, they're like, oh, my hair was 2 different colors. And then they post it on the review, and I'm like, I try to tell you what you needed to do your hair.
Oh, that's not good. If you have long hair, it's normal that your roots is going to be different color than the lengths. No. If they do it at home, you can expect that there are 2 different colors, but as a profession, your goal is to equalize the roots and the lengths. If the client says, I'm not happy with the haircut, you cannot say the haircut is perfect, you have to pay. It isn't very pleasant feeling that somebody is criticizing your cut, but most of the time they don't criticize the cut. They say, I'm not happy with it, and then you can try to make a way to make them feel happy. I know it's difficult, but you have to talk to your clients.
You run into some people that I don't think they're happy with themselves, because I typically wouldn't do that at a salon. You just don't show your ass like that. And I have a reputation here, I have a reputation, of course, I have my mom's salon, and, I want to always do the best I can to hold that, what she's been building for so long. I even thanked my mom the other day too. I said, Mom, I have everything because of you. She put food on our table, and I'm doing the same thing for my kids, and that's all that matters to me.
She's a nice person. She want to give food to her children. Of course, that's the basic. You make sure that your kids are happy and have a good youth. What I think happened is she lost the passion of her job. One thing that many people are saying, oh, it's just cutting hair. It's not a tough job. Let me tell you, it's a tough job. You have to stand up all day. You have to constantly, from the first minute to the last minute, working on a high level. The last client in the evening wants to be equally happy as the first client. Your focus has to be on top every day, and that's difficult. That's very difficult. Every new client, a new perfect result.
The bleach had done its work, and I think that we made great use of the lengthy process by settling some scores. So now it was time to see the results.
But the worst thing that I see is the washing place. That is really, really, really medieval washing place.
Looks super cool. I'm like blown away by this. Thank you.
See, you came to the right place.
That smells amazing too. Oh my. I want to eat it.
Hey, the color is good. Of course, it's very short hair, but the color is good. It's really... It gives me like 90s boys band. The color is good. There are no stains. But maybe, hey, if we look at that video 5 years from now, we will say, hey, it's right on the fashion top. And let me know in the comments if you have that feeling too. It's like 4 other members are popping in the screen and start dancing. As any tip, I will say, try to get new techniques in your work. I know it's very difficult with kids and with the salon, but maybe closing one day your salon for education, and I know it costs money, but it will get you further for a longer period of time. And start with cleaning one room at a time, not everything in once, but one room at a time. You don't have to buy new furniture. Just cleaning everything up will make a huge difference. And I will bet maybe you will not go from 1 to 5 stars, but if you get 3 stars and 4 stars, it will make you feel happy and maybe you will have the passion again. Don't buy new furniture. It's not necessary. I get it. Like you see here, this is old-fashioned. I bought that specially for my barber corner here. Old furniture are really in fashion now. Have you learned from this video? Have you been entertained by this video? Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Press that notification bell. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. All I'm going to say today is CIAOKES.